I moved into an old, creaky house in a quiet neighborhood, expecting to find a mysterious room that would haunt them forever. I noticed a peculiar draft and creaks in the middle of the night, but they chalked it up to the house's age. One evening, after a long day at work, they decided to explore the attic, which was mostly used for storage and had been left behind by previous tenants. The attic was filled with forgotten belongings, including old trunks, dusty books, and faded photographs. I found a small, ornate door set into the far wall, which was intricately carved and barely big enough for an adult to pass through. I found a key hidden in a drawer of an old desk and managed to unlock the door. Beyond the door was a small, dimly lit room with shelves filled with dusty jars and old books. In the center of the room stood a large wooden table covered in papers and strange artifacts. As I examined the items on the table, they found a journal written by Margaret, a former tenant from the early 1900s. The entries were a mix of mundane daily life and cryptic notes about experiments and discoveries. One entry mentioned that the room was now hidden from the world, accessible only to those who knew its secret. I realized that Margaret had been conducting occult experiments, trying to create a space outside of normal reality. She wrote about her fear of the others, though she never explained who or what they were. As I dove deeper into the journal, they heard a soft whisper coming from the dark corners of the room. I decided to leave the attic for one night, but the room and Margaret's journal haunted their thoughts. One night I heard a faint creaking sound coming from the attic, and we cautiously stepped inside. The air was thick with an oppressive presence, and the whispers grew louder and more urgent. The author fled the room and locked the attic door behind them, knowing I couldn't stay in the house any longer. I moved out the next day, leaving everything behind. The whispers still haunt my dreams, and sometimes when alone I feel the same cold presence watching them. The room and its secrets remain hidden, waiting for the next unsuspecting tenant to discover its dark mysteries.